Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacalyn. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacalyn at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for taking the time to join us today at USA Global TV and Radio. I'm Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. I'm the president, founder, and chief listening officer here at our network, where we celebrate people from all over the world coming to share their story. We have a very special event today, and due to technology issues, the show's not going to be as long as it normally would, but we will definitely be bringing our guests back. The title of our show today is Bringing Smiles to Children's Faces in Africa. And we have two very special guests who are joining us. And one has been here before. He is a pastor and a director of a ministry in Uganda. And he and his wife and their team are doing everything they can to help children who are struggling, going through a hard time, possibly been abandoned, living without clean water. Let's bring them on and hear their stories. Welcome to the program. Hello.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Hi, it's so nice to have you here today. And I love the fact that you're sharing your headphones. That's great. So I'm going to spotlight you. And if you could both just introduce yourselves and then share what it is that you're doing there in Uganda.
Okay. Thank you so much for this great opportunity for us to be invited on this global TV in USA, long away from Uganda. Yeah, my name, as you know, is Pastor Ssengoba from Uganda. Director is Grace Orphanage Ministry. Together with my co-wife, she's here and she's going to talk about herself also.
Thank you so much. My name is Nalono Winnie. I'm here with my husband. We stay in Uganda. Thank you.
Okay, fantastic. Well, welcome to both of you, and you're doing such important work. So I really want to spotlight and highlight what it is that you're doing to bring smiles to children's faces. You know, depending on where we are in the world, people have certain luxuries, they have certain amenities, things that we may take for granted, like clean water. But there where you are, that is not always the case. And so I know you two are working diligently to try to give a beautiful quality of life to a number of children. I want to say the number was 51, but I'm not sure if I have that correct. So tell us, how many children are you actually helping there in your ministry, and how are you bringing smiles to their faces?
Okay, yeah. As we are here in Uganda, we are having a number of children. She's having a different organization that she's working to. It's called
Kerbeck Charities Uganda.
It's called Kerbeck Charities Uganda,
and I'm the chairperson.
Yeah, she's working as a chairperson in that area, and I'm also working in His Grace Orphanage Ministry as a director. So in His Grace, we have 51 children so far that we are bringing the smile and awareness so that they can live in a good living life, and together we can be having some little elaboration so that we can maybe introduce ourselves and the activities that we do. So far, we do give some medical awareness to the children, and we give them facilitations of food, and actually we give them shelters. And for all that, we do some in the community, such as bringing some projects like bringing out clean water, as I told you at first video, and that means that together we do some good projects that can bring us together so that we can help more children in Uganda.
I love the work that you're doing, and I really appreciate even getting technology is difficult, isn't it? Getting connected and having a strong
Yeah.
signal. Again, something
Mm,
that we take for granted in some cases. So, if you
mm,
could share with us, I look at the two of you. You're both well dressed, well spoken, and in different parts of the world, people are really struggling. They don't have access to water or to medical or to self-care, to mental health awareness, but you're
mm.
bringing these resources to them. And I would love for you to talk about what is the day of a child's life there in your ministry.
All right. Abuuza nti engeri abantu tebalina mazzi biki tuyinza kukola tutya okuteekawo amazzi, clean water. Era lwaki abantu balina mazzi ge tunywa tugajjawa, ebintu ebifaanako bwe bityo.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go on.
What we can do here in Uganda to get clean water, we work hand in hand with different organizations so that we can bring smile on those people, so that we get some little money, we collect some little money, then we get boreholes in villages so that the children can get clean water. And we, at the end of the month, still we collect some little money from different people who are capable to help us, to give them accommodation, to give them food to eat, to look for the children so that they can get hope they can get hope in this.
All right. Yeah, she has been trying to explain how we get water on the daily basis here in Uganda. At times, as we in Uganda, we face that problem of getting water. So she has been trying to explain how we can get them or how we can get some hope from other people. So we do that fundraising of getting some water, but unfortunately, at times we don't get hope or we don't get funds of doing that at times. But surely here in the community, sometimes we get the clean water when it's rainy season.
Yes.
So that means if it's not rainy season, we are going to face the problem of walking long distances of getting that water. So currently, we do get that water from the swamps, from the stagnant deepers wind and away. So that's how we get water. So in our minds, we say that if we can get hope or if we can get a funder to help us to get that project, we can make an impact in the community to bring that clean water and sanitation.
To the children.
Yeah, to the children.
So just so our audience understands, the children actually have to travel. They have to walk a distance.
Walk long distance to get water.
To get the clean water. In
and
times
then
when
once they get there, how do you actually transport the water back? Are there pails, buckets that they use to carry? What is the process?
Okay.
When we move to the different areas to get that clean water, we go with different jerry cans. So from there, we carry our jerry cans on our head. We have to move still the same distance to go where we have been or we stayed.
And that is the problem, because if we are helping the children and when they are young age, they cannot cut the jerry cans.
Yes, the big
Also,
one.
yeah, they cannot carry the jerry cans and they face to walk a long distance to access that water. So that's why we are saying if we can maybe bring that water near.
Near them.
And just so we understand a little bit more, what would you say is the distance of travel in terms of how long, how far they actually have to walk, or in time, how long does it take to get there?
All right, all right. Yeah, it's like the children can walk a long distance of it's like 3 kilometers.
From home.
That's a long distance, 3 kilometers
Yeah,
each way to get water, and then they
yeah,
have to carry the water back. And then
yeah.
how do you purify the water? Or how do you test it to see, or do you test it to see if it's safe to drink?
Okay, yeah. Here in Uganda, we have some organization that can help us to dig well, the well that can bring us clean water, and even most especially boreholes. Because if they dig the boreholes, that means that we are going to be accessing that clean water from underground. But to access or to test that water that it's very safe for drink, uh, that means that we need to cook them for now. For now, that means that we get that stagnant water and we first cook them or we
So
boil
that we
them.
can boil the water.
Yeah, so that we can get the boiled water. But it takes a long of time and a lot of process to get all that when we are in need of water.
Thank you for sharing that. I'm just getting a visual of how much work and effort is involved in this whole process, and to think that children actually, while they're doing this, they don't have anything to drink either. So, in your ministry of the 51 children, what are some of the things that you're able to do to keep them smiling and happy? In addition to getting the water, it must be a lot of pressure traveling to get the water. But what are some of the things? I know you were talking about keeping their spirits up.
In our ministry, in our organization, sometimes we have projects, we make agriculture, we dig food so that all children can get what to eat. Sometimes when the season is fine, after digging, we sell the food and we pay the school fees for the needy children. So during the rainy season, what we do, now we are sowing. So after then, the seeds grow up. We have to look after those kids, the 53 kids and the 30 of the Korev, so that we can make them happy. Because the children are vulnerable. So we want to give them smile on their faces. Because what we do, we dig our things. After then we bring them to the market. We sell them, we bring money, we bring food on the table, we pay their fees. So
It sounds like you were saying sewing. Is that correct?
yes.
Yeah, so they're able to participate in learning a skill as well as making their own clothes.
All right, yeah, we do a lot of projects as she has been explaining that we do that project for agriculture so that we can crop crops or we can keep that food so that we can keep the food for the children to make them smile or to chase the hunger. Another thing, we do give them some livelihood skills such that making pancakes, making charcoal beds, making cakes, so that they can learn something from the project. And actually, as we are on the denomination foundation, that means that we do give them spiritual food, not only just only making them smile, but to train them in the way that they will be bringing them into to the Lord. And that means that they can grow up when they know the Lord, because someone, if knows the Lord, can be better in the future. So that means that we teach them how God loved them as we give them the facilities to live on their lives.
And we teach them how to pray,
Yes.
because God is first in everything.
Exactly.
Yes.
So that's really beautiful. You let them know that God is there watching over him, and you are messengers of his, helping
Exactly.
give them
Yep.
a good quality of life. Can you share with us some examples of the backgrounds that some of these children have? I know that some of them have been orphaned or possibly had HIV or other things. Can you share with our audience about their backgrounds?
About the backgrounds, all right. I don't know. We do have a lot of videos and photos that we can show you in the background of these children that who are suffering from HIV/AIDS, who have been working through. Uh, some of them, they have been abandoned from their mothers. So we have several photos, videos, maybe on our YouTube channel. But at times, I'm going to show you some videos when we are giving them food or when we are distributing some mattresses. I'm just here trying to look for the photos as she's helping me also to look for another photos.
Director, it might be a great idea if we referred people to your YouTube channel and we just were talking about it. So you mentioned that some of the children have been abandoned, some of them have HIV/AIDS, and what are their mental state like when you bring them into your community? Is there a sense of relief, a sense that someone cares?
Oh, about the mental senses, actually, things are very terrible. Like uh, the children that we are caring of, many of them, they have some disabilities on their bodies. And that means that the disabilities, it's all about when the mothers died, they leave the children when they're still young, and sometimes when we are just there, we need to fix all that responsibility to bring that children in a normal way as we pray for that children. Like right now, we do have some children who are suffering from HIV, and the cause was the mother died. They were affected, or they got that HIV positive from the mother or from the parents when they are getting birth, and that is a big problem for that. So we are trying to help the children to get some medicine on the daily medicine, which is not even easy to get it. And another thing, we have children in the community who are disabilities with one arm, others one leg, others they are not seeing, others they are not hearing, they are deaf. So we do gather all those children just to bring the smile so that they can live as others.
And you see, it sounds like you see every child as precious and every life as important, and you instill that in them. What are some ways that our community here, our global community, can get involved? I would assume volunteering, donating. What other ways can people help?
Okay, the ways how the global TV or the global people can help us, or they can maybe join to be a part of us. There are many ways how someone can be a part of this project. Like one is to contact us. I've sent you the information of my wife. I think you received it. And another thing, you have my information on Facebook, on YouTube. We have all social medias. We are there, platforms. And another things, our organization have a bank account in the names of His Grace of Angel Ministry. And another thing, if you want to partner with us, first and foremost, there is a form that we give, most especially that one who want to sponsor a child. We give you a form, you fill it, there is some amount of money we expected, and I told you that is uh, I told you that that is 20 USD dollars. That if someone can give a monthly 20 USD dollars, we can really make a change. So that means that, yeah. So that means that if we can get like 50 people, each person can give $20. That could be make really a very big change and impact for the lives of children, and really the blessings could be in heaven and be accounted on someone who has taken that opportunity to be as a key partner in Uganda.
Thank you so much. We're sharing your Facebook
Yeah,
connection
I
if people want
see.
to follow you there. We don't have your wife's information. I don't see that yet, but maybe you can just tell us what it is.
Oh, okay. I'll send it to you on Messenger. Maybe you've not checked it. I'll send it to you, the information on Messenger. I don't know whether you can check, but
Or you,
the information is the name is Nanonowini. And another thing, I'm giving you the email. It's Winnie Nanono4 at Gmail. Yeah, I've seen that you've seen it.
yeah,
You've
can
seen
you
the
put it into the,
information?
yeah, I see it on Messenger. Can you put it in the chat right here in private chat so that people can get it live while we're on the air?
I put it on chat here in the comments.
Yeah, put it in the comments. That would be great. Thank you.
Okay. We are going to put it in the comments, that information.
Fantastic. While you're doing that, Winnie, I'll ask you. So we had spoken, director and I had spoken previously about Christmas, the holiday season, and Christmas cards. What are some things that you're looking for that really can help the children, aside from the religious part and having faith and giving gratitude? They're still children, right? And children believe in Santa Claus pretty much, and they look for presents. What can people do to help you in that regard?
Okay, yeah. Currently, as we are in Christmas season or we are in Christmas holiday, and that is a festival month. So that means that we do have that occasion every year, and we call it a Christmas party for the children. So we organize it every year. So we do give them gifts, Christmas gifts. We do give them special food. As you know, it's a special day for them. We do have some occasion like public systems to be there also, so to make them maybe dancing to present. Yeah, yeah, it's Jesus' birthday. So we do a lot of things on that day, and that means that if we are not really financially, we cannot manage it to do it clearly. I think you can add on.
Yes. On that day, because as in we are in Christmas season, we do partying, we cook for them nice food,
Yeah.
we dance,
Yeah, exactly.
we share everything together so that we can bring them smile on their faces,
Yep.
and to show them that they are loved. They are loved, as well as you know
Yep.
that Christmas is Jesus' birthday. Everyone has to be happy. We make sure that we give them different gifts, different things. They eat different food. So every Christmas, we make sure that we do it for them.
Yeah.
When we are not financially stable, Ella will look for other ways so that we make them happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I applaud both of you. The work you're doing is truly incredible. And I'm wondering, how do you both stay positive yourselves when you're constantly giving and giving of yourself? Your energy level has to be drawn on so often. How do you stay positive? What do you do?
All right. As I told you last time that I have a small business that facilitate my family and facilitate some activities for the children ministry or for the orphanage ministry. And again, my wife, as she told you in the beginning, that she works with Kolev Charity Organization. So she gets something written off from there and we combine it together so that we can program for the monthly program, or with budgeting, we budget and we see what we can do. So as we are having that business that I told you last time, that it's facilitating my family and again the orphanage needs when there is no donors, because it was a call for us. We don't do this while depending on donors. We don't do this while depending on someone, or we depending on funds from other people. But it was a call from our hearts to do it with a good heart, so that we can give a smile to the children. So we do just share the core values, we share the objectives to other people. So whoever that feel interested and whoever that feels that he can partner with us, we welcome the support and hope so that we can improve on the projects and we can bring more children into the program if we have got the support.
Thank you again. And I just applaud both of you and congratulate you for being so heart-centric and so selfless and just taking this incredible journey to change the lives of these young people. So we have to close out right now, but I look forward to having you back. And maybe we can actually speak with some of the children and see how they're doing. So let's talk about another time to get back together. If you could please put your contact information into the comments so people can reach out to you in another way aside from Facebook. We ask everybody to follow you on Facebook, and then we'll look forward to the rest of your contact information. So thank you both for being here, and God bless you both, and happy holidays.
All right. Thank you so much for this opportunity that you have given us. Really appreciate it. And we are going to comment all the informations on the Facebook page, all the links that is needed. I'm going to be commenting them down there. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for loving us.
Thank you. We'll see you again.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for loving our kids. Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye. And thanks to each and every one of you out there. Please do go over to Director Stevens' Facebook page and do follow, and you can find out more information. They're going to be typing their contact information right here, hopefully under comments. So we are going to sign off for right now. Our next show is coming up. We're actually starting a little bit late. It's the Corner Bookstore, and our guest is Amanda Blackwood. So please join us for that. And also, this is the season. I know many people get sad, they get depressed, other people are overwhelmed with joy. But remember, whether you believe in a higher power or you're spiritual, you are not alone if you make the effort to connect with someone. And what I love about what our guests just shared today, it's obviously a very difficult journey. I mean, just imagine children walking 3 kilometers one way and back to get water that then has to be boiled. So when we think about the things in life that maybe we find difficult or we complain about, think about if you had to go and get water every single day, if your children had to do that. Let's help one another. Let's use this season as a way to help each other by listening, by being present, by giving nice comments, by lifting people up. Thank you so much. We'll be right back with our next show. See you then.